Looks like Dad's got the combine already out this morning, ready to go. We're gonna start beans today. Ooh, it's exciting. We've checked it all over. The new parts are in. Got to make some small adjustments as we get going. We'll get the head out, get the grain cart out, get the semi out, make sure everything's ready to roll. And then hurry up and wait. It's kind of wet. I'll let it dry off a little bit. Right now I'm gonna go up in the cab and download the planting information out of the monitor. That way, if anything happens during the startup here, we won't lose our planting data. Here we go. Looks like we gotta put the serial number in here, put the serial number in, and then match up the monitor to the machine. This is gonna take a minute. All right, we got the pin number in, or serial number. Now we're gonna use the little memory stick here and put it in and try to get the stuff downloaded out of there. As you can see, it's showing us some trouble codes on here, which is just for mainly calibration and getting it set up for this machine. This is the first time we put this monitor in this machine, so we got to calibrate it to it, turning and the heights and some of the measurements of the machine. And now we got the data export screen up. This is all new to me. I'm just learning this too. I've never used this program on the monitor. I usually just operate the tractors, but now that I'm taking over a little more of the operation here, I'm having to learn some more of the computer work. Select USB drive, all data selected. Let's just do all of it. Select data types. The work data, I believe, is what we want. It's now exporting files there, as you can see. It's got quite a few of them to knock off there. Hopefully that's all our planning data. I'll have to take it inside and double check it, and then come back out and either try it again or go to the next step. And I'll get the head out of the barn, dig it out, move the backhoe. Oh, fuel truck. We're gonna need some go-go juice this year, that's for sure. I think Dad ordered diesel and a little bit of gas. We still gotta get some DEF for the new semi-truck. When it gets here though, that's the only thing that runs on DEF at this point on the farm is the new semi. So we don't need a whole bunch, just enough to get that by. Oh. There we go. Be out of the way to get the head out of the barn. There we go. Now get the grain head out. Probably won't put it on just yet. We'll drag this boy out of here. Get it all hooked up and ready to go. I think we'll have to calibrate the head to the machine. I'm not sure. Like I said, my first year running that new G5 monitor, it's gonna take a little bit of figuring out, but we'll get it. We'll get it. on in. All right. There you go. Just get that pushed up here in the yard so we can hook it up once the fuel guy's gone. We won't start running until after lunch. It's really wet and dewy in the mornings. The beans do not like to be wet when they're getting thrashed through the combine. It'll plug up pretty easy. So it's a game of hurry up and wait, but we like to be prepared and have it all out and ready to go. Get a little start up here. I'm gonna bump the rotor around and make sure our concaves are cleared, everything's running good. Put new concaves in and some disruptors in the separation grates, so we're trying to make sure that everything clearances, tolerances are good, everything's lined up. Such high yield that it would be across the field once we get in the hopper tank. There we go.
Yeah, the elevator door's closed.
I don't know.
They were. There's a big lump in the grates. Hang on, I gotta reverse it.
Oh yeah, look at that. Big green clump of stuff in there. All right, we're not plugged in the first 10 feet. I guess that's a good thing, huh? I didn't want to have to dig her out this close to the beginning of the field. Getting a little in the grain tank now. I'll have to wait till we get a better sample in there to know to clean it up or what we got to do, but it's coming. It's pretty clean, the base over there. Some pods in there and green stuff, but it's headland. You're going to have that in the headlands. It's going to be a little dirtier sample. So we get enough material in the machine to actually do its job here. Clean up the grain pretty good. A little bit of head loss, not bad. It's definitely green in here. The beans are dry, but the stalks might not be. You got one right here.
2, 3, 4. Of course, that could be head loss.
Yeah, the head loss was bigger than the back of the machine. After checking the side there was a lot more head loss. So.
Tougher on the outside anyways.
Yep. Yeah, so a lot of this up here is head loss. quite a bit of head loss on the ground from the bean head. The beans are just really short to the ground here. It's hard to really get those pods off the bottoms. That's where an air reel would really be nice to have, but they're expensive, so. Feeder house gets plugged, we gotta run it in reverse and then spit the big plug out of the front down here. Unless it's too far in, and then I don't know what. It could be around the beater bar. There she comes out there, look like. Big clump of crap. There we go. Time to get the grain cart out. Running about 15 moisture, about 38 bushel per acre, which for us that's pretty good for this particular field. It's really sandy, dry ground, so it doesn't really yield the best. But we're happy. We're going. Finally, finally, finally. All the hurry I've been waiting has came to an end. Got the electricians here working on a new starter box for the grain bin. That one kind of acts funny. It's probably 50 years old. I think that's one of the original boxes for the bin, so it's probably a 1974 or 75. So it's time to be replaced. Time for some new. Got this out to get the truck out. It'll be a while though. This grain cart should hold this 10 acres, no problem. Alright, Dad's off and running with the combine. Got the grain cart staged up in the field. Now we'll get the Freightliner out. So we got a place to dump the grain cart. Usually it's a little hectic these first couple days, getting everything back in sync, you know, getting used to doing everything. But we'll get the hang of it. Just work with us a little bit here. There we go. There we go. Got the truck out. Stage next to the cart. Dad's about got another round done out there with the combine. Slowly but surely, picking away. All right, now we're in the grain cart. Gotta get the scale set up, get everything rolling in here. See if I can remember how to do all this stuff. There we go. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Might even be able to dump a little bit here. See if I can remember how to do that. There we go. There we go. Scale's counting. Everything's rolling good. Put them in the bottom of both of these hoppers. Just like that. You got 7,200 pounds. We got the #1 hydraulics backwards back here. We need to switch those around so that they're, when I pull on the lever upstairs in the tractor cab, that it does what I want it to do. Right now they're, like I said, they're backwards. Pushing is pulling and pulling is pushing, if that makes any sense. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, keep watching. You'll figure it out. There we go. Got those placed in the right spot now. Now when I pull back on the lever, it should put the slide out, and I push down to go back in, you know, out and in. We try to keep them easily recognizable for your hands so you don't have to watch what you're doing. You kind of just get used to the feel of it and what's going to happen when you pull the hydraulic. I guess you call it a switch. They're not a lever, they're finger switches. They're electronic on this one. We're still rolling out here. We almost have a grain cart full here. We got 23,000, I think it holds 43, so we're about half full. Semi is almost full. We need 30 to fill it. We're gonna do our first unload on the go here. See if we can catch the action. Well, we got one truck full. I'm gonna take off with that down to the elevator, dump it, and come back. Dad's gonna work on filling the grain cart again. Hopefully he'll have that filled up time I get back. We can offload it onto the truck. Then we'll need just a little bit more to top the truck off. Probably take that one in the morning. I think the co-op closes at 7 tonight, but I don't think I'll be running one that late. Probably just wait till the morning. I'm just glad to be farming. Tarps on, time to hit the road. Well, we decided to call it a day. Got the semi full for the morning. Beans are getting kind of green and not ripe back there, so we're gonna wait a little while. On those, we'll move fields tomorrow. Start hopefully getting some dry ones, try to find some dry ones. We got Dad and Hart bringing the header wagon back. So we put the head on it here. There we go. Got her unhooked. Dad to put her on the trailer. There we go. Throw the straps on here. And there we go. Hiya. All set. Well, getting everything put away. Combine's back in the barn. Leave the head out for the night. Dad's closing up. That'd be it for today's video. Thanks for following along, guys. Hit that like button and give me a subscribe. The action should be picking up real soon. Thanks.